Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reacting to and rating the 2027 Schleich models. Now I'm not going to be doing every single model, just the ones that I like, the kind of animals that I would potentially get. Also, their quality is a big thing for me. Like, I hate how bad quality the newer Schleich models are, but I'm not going to let that change my rating because I already know they're going to be bad quality and then they would all have bad ratings. So I'm just not going to even focus on that. First, we've got this bull. I'm not even going to try pronouncing that. I don't know how to say it, but he seems fine. I'm probably not going to get him. I don't really want more bulls. I mean, I only have one, and I do want more at some point, but for now, I want to get more cows because I have a bull and calves, but I don't have any cows. But, I mean, he seems decent. He's got pretty good sculpting. He seems to have little to no shading. He's not that good, but not the worst. I don't really have that big of an opinion on him. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10 because I do like the mold. It's just I wish he had more shading. Next is this Dutch rabbit. I'm 100% getting this. I love the mold itself and I love Dutch rabbits. And the sculpting seems fine. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it seems to have no shading, but at least it's not as noticeable as if it were on something big, like a horse or something, but that still is really annoying, so that is going to lower the rating. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. If it weren't for the shading, I would have probably given it like an 8, maybe even 9 out of 10. Next is this Australian Shepherd. I love Australian Shepherds, and I think this dog looks pretty nice. The paint job I feel like could be a tiny bit better, but it's overall still it's pretty good. And the sculpting seems good. The shading, I don't know if it doesn't have any shading at all, but it doesn't have much if it does, so that could be a bit better, but it's not that bad. And I'm probably gonna get this. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. Next is this tabby cat, and I do not like it. The face is giving old, like early 2000 3D animations. There's just something so fake and weird about it, and I do not like it. The body, the head aside, the body seems alright. Seems to have little to no shading. It might have some, I'm not sure. I don't think so though. Sometimes you can't tell very well on camera. However, if they do have good shading, then you'll definitely be able to see it on camera. So if it does have any shading, it's definitely not very good. It's just the body had so much potential, but the head just ruins it. And I do not like it. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10. There is a possibility that I'm still going to get it because there's just so few Schleich cats, and I really love cats and I want more, but I'll probably just get old ones, but it's still a possibility because of how few Schleich cats there are. Next is this alpaca foal. I don't actually have any Schleich alpacas yet, but I do want to get some at some point, but this one's probably not going to be one of them because I don't like the face. It looks really fake. It's kind of giving the same vibes as the cat, and I just don't like it. The sculpting, like, again, the body seems to have so much potential. The sculpting looks really good. I don't know about shading, just like with the cat and stuff, but yeah, I don't like it either. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10 as well. Actually, no, I like it a tiny bit more. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Next is this Highland calf. I don't know. I don't really want more calves at the moment. Again, I want more, well, not more because I don't have any, but I want cows because I don't have any. I have calves, I have a bull, but no cows. But I do love Highland cows a ton, so I think I'm gonna get this. Not sure when, but at some point I do think I'm gonna get this because I love Highland cows so much. The shading, this one seems to actually have some shading. Not sure how good it is, but it does seem to have some shading. And the sculpting looks fine. I really love the mold itself. It's really cute. It's pretty realistic, and yeah, it's good. I like it. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Actually, 7.5 out of 10. It's just so cute. I love it. I love Highland cows so much. Next is this portable farm set. I have a set. It's knockoff Schleich, although there is a real Schleich version kind of like this. I have a knockoff Schleich set that's kind of similar to this. I do like the idea of it a lot, of the this kind of barn, and I think I might get this, maybe. I'm not sure, but I might. There's not a better picture of just the cow and the calf, but yeah, this is the best picture there is, the only picture there is, and yeah, but I mean, I don't really have much to say about it. It just seems fine, but I don't think the cow has any shading. Doesn't look like it. I mean, it is definitely not a good picture to determine that, but I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It's nothing crazy, but it does seem pretty good. Next is this chicken coop. I don't have much to say about it. It seems fine, although I do definitely like the old chicken coop a lot more. I don't like the rooster, like, at all. The mold itself is honestly mid. The feet are really thick and unrealistic. I miss when Schleich did the stands because they didn't have whatever this is, and he seems really cheap, not in a way with the, like, just the quality of it. I already said that I'm not gonna be counting that, but I mean, like, just the paint job and everything seems really cheap, and I don't like it. And yeah, I don't like him. I definitely like the hen a lot more. Still with the feet though, it's stupid, it's unrealistic, but she doesn't seem to have like as bad of a paint job. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing really special about this, but there's just something about the rooster with the paint job that I did not like at all. So I definitely do like her a lot more. Neither of them seem to have any shading though, which is stupid, but she's still definitely a lot better. And I do like the mold itself, minus the feet. And then the chick, it's fine. There's not really much to say about it. It's cute. I give this set a 5 out of 10. It would be probably a 5.5 out of 10, but the rooster made it worse. I hate him. Finally, on to the horses now. This is the Appaloosa mare, and I love Appaloosas, and I love this model. I think she looks really good. I love the blending. She seems to have some shading, unlike many of the previous animals that we've looked at. Could be better though, but it's better than nothing at least. The sculpting looks good. I really like the mane and tail. Lately, they haven't looked very good with the sculpting on top of the shading with them. This, I love how it looks, and I love the mane, like how it moves, and well, not literally how it moves, you know what I mean, but yeah, and I love her, but she could be a bit better, so I'm gonna give her an 8 out of 10. I definitely want to get her. Next is the Appaloosa Stallion, and I love the coat color so much. I love the blending, again, with the shading there definitely seems to be some shading unlike the previous animals, so that's definitely good. I love the mold until it gets to the legs. Chop off the legs, it looks really good. It's just there's something about the legs that I don't like, and he looks very young. He seems like a yearling. He's not as good as the mare, but he's not horrible. It's really just the legs. I don't like them. There's something about them that I don't like, but also, something that I forgot to mention about the mare is the hooves. The hooves seem to have good detail. Not all of the horses lately have had very good hooves with the detailing, like in the sculpting plus shading, but their hooves seem to be fine. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. Next is the Spotted Saddle Mare. I love her. She is definitely one of my favorites. I love her so much. I love the mold. I love the coat color. She seems to have pretty good shading. Schleich has made such a big improvement this year compared to the others. Like, I love her so much. Like, not just the actual quality of how they feel and stuff, but also the paint job and everything. It hasn't been good these past years, but this year it seems much better, minus that rooster, but you know. She also seems to have good details in the hooves, the mane. I really love the way her mane and tail look. I also liked how the Appaloosa Stallion's mane looked. I forgot to mention that. It looked good. Hers also looks really good. I love just everything. I love her so much, and I love Palomino so much. I give her a, I don't know, 9 or 10, maybe 9.9. What? Maybe 9.9 out of 10. I am 100% getting her. Next is the Spotted Saddle Horse Foal. He's cute. I don't like it that much though. It doesn't really seem to have any shading. That's like the main thing. The there seems to be pretty good hoof details. I like the mold itself. I don't like how there's no shading. I hate that. That makes the rating a lot lower. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. I also really love the eyes. That's another thing. Next is the American Standard Bred Stallion. And I am 100% getting this. This is probably going to be the first one that I get. I love him so much. This is 100% my favorite. Like, the sculpting with every little detail, with the muscles and everything, the hoof detail, the colors. Like, I love this coat color. I love, honestly, any brown, like beige, chestnuts, anything. And the shading is really good. This is 100% a 10 out of 10. Next is the Curly Horse Mare, and I'm not a fan. It's been a while since Schleich has made a curly horse, so I'm glad that they're making another one, but I just do not like her. There's something off about her neck. The shading, it could be better, but it's fine, I guess. The mane and tail, I do like, especially the mane. The blending, it's not bad. And the hoof details, everything, it's not that bad. It's just the neck. There's something really weird about it that makes it just bad. I don't know. I don't like it. 3 out of 10. Next is the Quarter Horse Mare, and at first I thought that there was something weird with her head, and I still kind of feel like that, but the more I looked at her, I don't know, she just kind of looked better. I don't know, but she has good shading. I like the mold. I like the mane and tail. I'm gonna give her a 8 out of 10. Plus, I really love the coat color. Next is the Quarter Horse Gelding, and I really like him. I love the mold. I love the coat color. I love the mane. The sculpting in the hooves seems fine, but the shading in them, like, it's just pure gray, the same shade. There's no like details in the coloring or anything. So that's honestly like the only thing that I don't really like about him. He has good shading, I think. I don't know, and I love the marking on his face, and the blending I feel like could be a bit better, but it's fine. I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10 as well. And when I say blending, I mean on the legs, not the rest of it. Next is the Something Wild Horse Gelding. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, this one is really good. It might be like my third favorite, maybe. This one is almost perfect. The only thing is the hooves. They have like no detail, and they stand out so much because of that, because everything is so well shaded, blended. Like, that's something that I really like about it, except for the hooves. They have no detail. They seem to with the sculpting, but like they have, I don't know. It's still fine. I really love the mold. Again, the shading and everything, that's really good. I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. Next is the Percheron Full, and I love Percherons, so I'm glad that they're making a Percheron Full. I love the coat. I love the details in it. The sculpting seems pretty good. I love the mold. The shading seems really good. The blending's good. It's really cute. The hooves don't seem to have much detail in coloring or anything, but it's not that bad. It's not as noticeable as the one, but yeah, that's honestly the only thing that's not perfect about it, so I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10 as well. Next is this horse, Equestrian All-Stars, Amberly and Lacey. So the mold, I don't know if this is new. If it is new, it has to be based on an older mold, because I recognize it, but it might be a bit different, just like super similar. So I'm not going to say much about the mold because of that, because it might not even be new. I don't know. But I will say I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's not the worst. But I love Palominos, and I don't know, it seems cool. I don't know what to rate this. Maybe 6 out of 10. I don't know. I really don't like the mold. But again, I'm not going to go like too into detail about that because I don't even know if it's new or not. And if it is, it's got to be heavily inspired off of an older one. I am obsessed with this one. Equestrian All-Stars Kenzie and Sazu. I think it's pronounced Sazu. I love the mold so much. I don't know if it has much shading or not. Sometimes it's a bit hard to tell on camera. Hopefully it has better shading than it seems to, but it's just the mold. I love the mold so much, and I love this coat color on this mold. It seems really fitting. The hooves seem fine. The mane and tail, I love the mane so much, and bro, I am obsessed with this. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It would be 10 out of 10 if it had better shading. Actually, it might be a 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that because I'm just so obsessed with it, and it could have decent shading. I don't know. Next is this guy, Equestrian All-Stars Mathlide and I don't freaking know, but I'm not gonna be going into detail about the mold too much because it's not new. I have the original of this one, but I will say I hate it. It does suck. It could be worse, but it does suck. But the coat color I really like, and I like this one actually a lot more than the original. Yeah, there's not really much more to be said. The shading, I don't know. There could be some shading. I'm not actually sure about that. I don't know what to rate this one, bro. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, just like that other one, because I really don't like the mold, but there's not much else to be said about it. The coat color is fine, and yeah. The coat color honestly saves it from having a horrible rating. Okay, next is another old mold. So again, not going into the mold, but I will say real quick that it is fine. Not my very favorite, but it's still fine. I have 2 of this one. I have a Palomino one and then the original. But yeah, something pastel horse. I can't say anything. Oh my goodness, bro. But I will say it does look actually pretty cool. It's not really much to be said because it's not like a normal realistic coat color, so I can't really speak much on realism or shading so much. I don't know, it's fine. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It does seem really cool actually. Next is this Lakeside Riding Tournament set. I don't think I'm gonna get this. I already have a jumping set. I don't need another one. I'm not gonna have room for this. I mean, I don't even have a setup currently, but when I do have a setup again, I'm not even gonna have room for another one really. Maybe at some point, I don't know, but I don't think I'm gonna get it, although I guess there is a possibility. If I do, it'll mainly be for the horses. The tag that comes with it, not a fan. I don't like any of the newer Schleich tag though. It's just the bridles. I hate how the reins can't come off, like they can't unattach, because then they are just stuck like going up weird. I don't know how to explain it, and the reins are just so long, and I hate the thicker parts. It's unrealistic, and the saddles are just boring. I hate the saddle pads. They're so cheaply made, and it's just, yeah, I don't like any of that. The people, I don't care for. I haven't cared about the people in a long time. They made them cartoony, purposely cartoony, a long time ago. So I'm just not even going to bother talking about them. I don't care about them. Here's a better picture of this horse. It seems fine. I feel like the mold could be a bit better, although it might just be in a not a very good angle. I don't know. There's just something off about the head area. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. The blending seems okay. It seems to have some pretty decent shading, and I don't know if the mold is new or not. I don't remember. I feel like I recognize it, but I could be thinking of a different one. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say about this one. Here is the other horse. The mold I do like, but the shading is just non-existent. And I feel like the sculpting with the muscles and everything could be a bit better. Maybe it's just the picture, I don't know, but it seems like it could be a lot better with like the neck area and everything. I like bays, so I like the coat color. I like the face marking, but it's so noticeably horrible shading, and I hate that. And yeah, it had potential, but yeah, I'm gonna rate this set maybe a 7 out of 10. I don't know, the jumps, which I didn't mention before, they're fine. I can't really go wrong with them. I mean, you know, it's fine. There's definitely a lot worse, so yeah. Next is Sophia's fashion creation. I love this mold. It's not new, so I'm not going to be going into it, but I will say that I love it. I have 2 of it, the original and a repaint. And yeah, I love this mold. This is one of my favorites, so I'm glad that they're bringing it back, and the coat color seems really good. There is another picture without the blanket, so I'm going to show that to talk more about that. But the blanket and all, the blanket kind of looks weird. I don't know if it's made out of what they're normally making them out of now, but I don't know, it kind of has a weird look to it. The halter is fine, it's just a normal halter. I really hate the blanket, not because of the design. I mean, the design it's not really good, it's not horrible, but yeah, but the quality of it, I already know it's going to be so bad. Here he is without any tack, and I love the coat color so much. The shading looks good. I really like the muzzle. Yeah, there's not really much else to say about it, so yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Would be a 10 out of 10, except the blanket honestly brings it down because yeah. Next and lastly is Tori's Adventure Ride. I do not like this horse. I don't like the mold. It's not new, so I'm not gonna really be going into much detail about it, but yeah, I've never liked this mold. And the dog, they only showed one other dog. Is that seriously all they're gonna make, or at least all they're gonna show? Because why? The one other dog that's not even by itself, you have to get it in a set, isn't even new. Not even the color is new. The mold, the color, nothing about it is new. So I'm also not really going to be talking about the dog. I'm not going to be talking about the person for reasons I've already listed. With the other people in that other set, the little jump, it's fine. It's just a normal little jump. The tack, already talked about how I feel about tack. Here's a better picture of the horse. The coat color, it's fine. The shading, non-existent. The muzzle, I feel like there's something off about it. I don't know, but yeah, there's not really much else to be said about it. It just sucks. So yeah, I'm gonna give this set a 4 out of 10. Those were all of the animals that I'm going to be reacting to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.